The lotus flower is one of the most important symbols in Buddhism. It grows in muddy water, yet it blooms beautifully, untouched by the dirt around it. This simple fact teaches us something profound about life. No matter how difficult our surroundings may be, we have the potential to rise above them and bloom in our own way. In Buddhism, the lotus represents purity, wisdom, and spiritual awakening. It shows us that even in the darkest conditions, we can find light. The roots of the lotus stay deep in the mud, but its petals open towards the sun. This reminds us that while we may face struggles, we are not defined by them. Instead, we can grow and reach towards something greater. Think about your own life. Have you ever felt stuck in difficult circumstances? Perhaps you have faced loss, failure, or moments of deep sadness. These experiences can feel overwhelming, like being trapped in the mud. But the lotus flower reminds us that hardship is not the end of our journey. It is part of our growth. In Buddhist teachings, suffering is a natural part of life. No one can avoid challenges, but we can choose how we respond to them. The lotus does not reject the mud. It uses the mud to grow strong. In the same way, our struggles can become the foundation for wisdom and strength. Imagine a person who has faced great difficulties, but continues to move forward with kindness and wisdom. That person, like the lotus, has not let hardship destroy them. Instead, they have used it to become stronger and more compassionate. This is why the lotus is often associated with enlightenment. True wisdom does not come from avoiding pain, but from understanding it. When we learn to accept both joy and suffering, we become free. So, as you go through your daily life, remember the lotus. No matter where you are or what challenges you face, you have the potential to rise above them. Your struggles do not define you. How you grow from them does. In the next part, we will explore how to embrace life's challenges with the wisdom of the lotus. Life is full of challenges. Some are small, like daily frustrations, while others are deep and painful, like loss or failure. When we face difficulties, it is natural to feel overwhelmed. We may ask, "Why is this happening to me?" Or, "How can I escape this pain?" But Buddhism teaches us a different way to look at suffering. Instead of running from it, we can learn to embrace it, just as the lotus grows from the mud. In Buddhist thought, suffering is not a mistake or a punishment. It is a natural part of life. The Buddha himself taught that all human beings experience suffering. This is the first of the Four Noble Truths. But he also taught that suffering can lead to wisdom and growth if we understand it correctly. Imagine two people facing the same hardship. One becomes bitter and angry, while the other becomes stronger and more compassionate. What makes the difference? It is not the situation itself, but how each person responds to it. Those who resist the suffering, who see it as unfair or meaningless, may become trapped in their pain. But those who accept suffering as part of life can use it as a tool for transformation. Think of a time when you faced a great difficulty. Maybe it was a loss, a failure, or a painful moment in your life. At that time, it may have seemed impossible to overcome. But looking back, can you see how it shaped you? Did it teach you something? Did it make you stronger? Even our most painful moments can lead to growth if we allow them to. The lotus does not reject the mud. It needs the mud to grow. In the same way, we can use our struggles to deepen our understanding of life. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" we can ask, "What can I learn from this?" This small change in thinking can help us find peace, even in difficult times. One way to embrace challenges is through mindfulness. When we face pain, instead of pushing it away, we can observe it with a calm and open mind. Breathing deeply, acknowledging our emotions, and accepting them without judgment can help us navigate suffering with wisdom. Difficulties will come and go, but how we respond to them shapes who we become. The Lotus reminds us that we are not defined by our struggles. We are defined by how we rise above them. In the next part, we will explore how to find peace and purpose in daily life, using the wisdom of the Lotus. Many people spend their lives searching for happiness, but often they look in the wrong places. Some chase success, wealth, or approval from others, believing these things will bring peace. But true peace does not come from external achievements. It comes from within. The lotus flower teaches us that even in difficult conditions, we can find inner stillness and purpose. In Buddhism, peace is not the absence of problems, but the ability to remain calm and centered no matter what happens. Life is always changing. Joy and sorrow, success and failure, health and illness. These all come and go, like waves in the ocean. If we depend on outside circumstances for our happiness, we will always be unsettled. But if we cultivate inner peace, we can remain steady, even when life is uncertain. How do we find this kind of peace? One way is through mindfulness. Mindfulness means paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It is about fully experiencing life as it is, rather than wishing it were different. When we eat, we can truly taste our food. When we walk, we can feel each step. When we listen, we can hear with full attention. By practicing mindfulness, we train our minds to be present and at peace. Another way to find peace is through compassion. When we focus too much on our own problems, they can seem overwhelming. But when we shift our attention to helping others, our own burdens become lighter. Compassion connects us to something greater than ourselves. It reminds us that, just like the lotus, we are part of a larger world. Purpose is closely linked to peace. When we have a sense of purpose, we do not feel lost, even in difficult times. Purpose does not have to be something grand. It can be as simple as being kind to others, supporting a loved one, or finding joy in small things. Each day, we have the opportunity to bring light into the world, no matter our circumstances. The lotus does not rush to bloom. It opens slowly, at its own pace. In the same way, we do not need to force ourselves to find peace or purpose overnight. It is a journey, and each step matters. Even small moments of mindfulness, kindness, and gratitude can bring us closer to a life of peace. As we conclude, remember this. No matter where you are in life, you have the ability to find peace and purpose. Just like the lotus, you can rise above challenges and bloom beautifully. In the final part, we will reflect on what we have learned and how to apply these lessons in daily life. Life is filled with ups and downs, just like the journey of the lotus. We have explored how the lotus teaches us to rise above difficulties, embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, and find peace and purpose in everyday life. These lessons are not just philosophical ideas. They can be applied in simple ways each day. When you face struggles, remember that hardship is not a sign of failure. Just as the lotus needs mud to grow, challenges help shape us into wiser, more compassionate beings. Instead of resisting difficulties, try to see them as part of your path. With patience and understanding, you can transform even painful experiences into sources of strength. Cultivating peace does not require a perfect life. It begins with small moments, taking a deep breath, practicing mindfulness, showing kindness to others. Each of these simple actions can help create a more peaceful and meaningful life. Like the lotus, you do not need to rush. Growth happens naturally, one step at a time. If this message resonated with you, I would truly appreciate it if you could give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps share these teachings with more people who may benefit from them. As always, I am deeply grateful for your likes, subscriptions, and super thanks. Thank you for spending this time with me today. May you continue to walk your path with wisdom and compassion, just like the lotus that blooms in the mud, yet remains untouched by it. Until next time, take care and be at peace.